Indonesia, Malaysia for sure. These crispy fried shallots are available in any grocery store that you go to there. Because everybody uses them. So, if I was like making this for my kids or something, I would just buy them. But I'm not, and I realize that I have to fill like 3 hours somehow, right? So we're making them ourselves. Let's see. We have them here, French's fried onions. In Iceland, they call them crunions, which I thought was a pretty catchy name. And I have used those in a pinch. They work pretty well, in fairness. Woo! Got myself there. Alright, this will be enough. Thailand's my next vacation? Nice! You have to let us know how it is. Say the fried shallots for a nice deep dish casserole. Okay, no, those are supposed to... Here's the thing, with the French's onions, they've got Italian seasoning mixed in with the batter. Totally acceptable for, excuse you, Chicago-style pizza. Less so for nasi goreng. Less so for nasi goreng. Not that I would, you know, kick them off the table or anything. I'd still eat it. Excuse me. Excuse you, I should say. If I may be so bold to assume that you're talking about Chicago-style pizza in this house. Purist. Me or him? He's one. He's calling pizza. He's calling my pizza. I'm done being upset about it. I'm done being upset about it. Judge me all you want. I love Chicago-style pizza. I don't know if I'm seeing colors now. Oh no, did I turn colorblind mode on? We did talk for a while about that being a thing. Like, if I had a filter I could, like, turn on, and you guys could see the food the way I see it, like, that would be really interesting, but I couldn't find a way to do it. Robert, 999111, thank you for the follow. I enjoy your name greatly. Actually ordered my mom and dad's Chicago pizza for Mom's Day, sent my dad Chicago dog because he's from Indiana. Oh, no kidding! What part of Indiana? Robert, welcome. Appreciate the follow, my dude. Hope you're doing well. We're off to a slow start. Soon, we're going to be frying some rice. We're going to be adding the sweet soy sauce. It's going to be great. Elkhart. Oh, cool. Elkhart, Indiana. Which is, if I'm not wrong, like saying elk deer. Because heart is just an old word for deer. If I'm not wrong. But that's cool, man. Yeah, like, dude, there's nothing better. Nothing better than, like, diving into a deep dish pizza on a small white picket fences. Yeah. I was about to say, Indiana sort of got the market on those. It was actually kind of funny. I used to work at a hotel, right? One of the coolest things about working in a hotel is you sort of work with people from all over. I worked with a guy, my boss actually, he was from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Which it turns out, if you've ever been walking through a park and you've seen a wrought iron bench for people to sit on, chances are it was made in Kalamazoo, Michigan. That's like America's bench manufacturing capital. Didn't mention it in the Glenn Miller song, strangely. Oh, Cybernethy! How's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're staying safe out there. Bench World. All right, let's get these turned. Oh my god! I can't believe how much oil these things have absorbed. Give those another couple of minutes and we'll be all set. We should have some very intensely seasoned oil at this point. Oh no. Going good and watching Disney animation videos, production stuff. Always interesting. Always interesting. You stretch my legs and walk around. I'm gonna head out for the night. Take care, everyone. You're all wonderful. Watch those hands. I look forward to the pics. Good night, everyone. KC, have a wonderful night. Our regards to Whitfield. Yeah, man. Good luck with the walk. Godspeed to your stomach. I'm what the kids call turned up or turned off. You can't act. No, that's his emote. It's just not displaying his emote for some reason. Did he somehow miss a sub to his own channel? Like, the hat one worked. Why didn't your cigar one work? Did you misspell it, maybe? I got a huge compliment. Lasagna made for a friend. Between friend and her mom and her sister, they ate the whole pan in 24 hours. I love that. Love when that happens. You didn't take a single picture of that lasagna, did you? Hold up a minute. You didn't take a single picture of that lasagna. Are my bit emotes not? Well, it's your sub. It's your regular sub emotes. I think because your hat one is a bit emote. That's your 5K one. Thanks for inviting me to the fried rice event. Much appreciated. Lots of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time looking at everybody's photos later. I was rushed on lasagna. Sorry. All right. I'm just saying, when I don't take a picture, Amanda yells at me. So I'm just gonna make sure she knows to yell at you. Can we just get like a wall of Taz emotes in chat? I would actually, I personally need that. I would personally benefit from a bunch of Taz emotes in chat, so feel free. Looks like you got all the important ones. Amanda can yell. Okay, good, good. Side note, that is on the docket for when the four of us get to hang out at some point. Is like, Amanda really wants to like, just sit out and smoke cigars with Taz and Devin, which I'm totally in for. I don't actually smoke tobacco or anything else, except I do about twice a year enjoy a nice cigar. About twice a year. Totoro didn't work. Saitama Onion, Cigar, and Cozy Taz didn't work. You got the butt and the golden butt though, so I mean that's like as far as like what's needed. Yeah, what's going on with your emotes, man? Are mine goofy? Everybody test your emotes. Maybe Twitch is like messing up. Yeah, well, I can almost guarantee it's Twitch messing up, but, you know. Also, can I just say kudos Taz for having a full roster of bit emotes out there. Ours look good to me. Moody says 1 or 2 cigars a year for me, too. Another thing we can add to the list there. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder what happened. Okay. You're looking brown. I'm gonna flip this guy over one day. There we go. Yeah. Little crispy goodness to go on top of the fried rice. Oh man, I could have bought some chicharrones. That would have been really good. I'm glad we went with these though. Glad we went with these. It'll be great. I just let it get brown on the other side. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, Jerry. Hello. And enjoy the sub. Ghost gotcha. It's because some aren't working. Darn. Sunny Ree is amazing. I really like that one. I really like that one. Jerry, hope you're doing well, by the way. Welcome home from work, I assume. I'm enjoying an IPA and making some Indonesian food, so I'm having a very good time indeed. Alright. I might even drink a full beer on stream tonight. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright, well, I'll drink to that, I guess. Ooh. A little oil got on the, Hello, Jason. It's fine. It's fine. Jason, thank you for that raid, my man. Miss Tapcat's here. Good to see you always. The Rowdy Kid. I know, the Nighttime Crowd. The Nighttime Crowd made it. How did your fried rice come out? I stopped in very, very briefly. It looked like things were going well. Pork kimchi fried rice, if memory serves, right? Welcome. We're just preparing our sides to go with our nasi goreng, which is an Indonesian style of fried rice. We got our crispy shallots in the pan here. And I've challenged myself to only use the wok tonight. Only using the wok for everything. Nighttime Crowd hype. Kimchi base was delicious. It was like I could smell it through the monitor. You know what I mean? It looked really good. But thanks so much for coming in. Just in case somebody in the crowd hasn't been here before, my name's Graham. This is Tapatai Cooking. We have a big focus on like Japanese food here, but tonight we're making Indonesian because this is one of my favorite dishes from when I used to live and work in Indonesia. And yeah, I'm really happy to bring it back. It's sort of a common breakfast item. But, you know, we're making it for, like, a late-night thing. Get these shallots out of here. These are crispy shallots that we're going to top the fried rice with. Just bring a little bit of crunch to the party. And pretty soon we're actually getting ready to start on the rice now. So, go hard on nasi goreng. Dude, it's the best. It's the best. I got... So yeah, we got the crispy shallots. We're going to be doing... these have been marinated in lime and coated in potato starch. We prepped something else already. The ketchup mayonnaise, which is a super sweet, super dark soy sauce. And we're going to say that this oil is now officially seasoned with shallots. Which means I need to filter it and get it ready for rice. Where did Sunday go? You see curry though, right lads? Yes, your curry is there. Your curry is there. So I think the only thing we disagree on, or do differently, is agreeing to disagree on the difference between a casserole with a bread crust. Oh, Jesus Christ. Moody. Listen, Kiwi. Listen, Kiwi. I said no politics, man. Thanks for that. But yeah. Welcome in, everybody. I'm excited to see Jason's pictures. Because, like, I worked a lot of the afternoon, so, like, I didn't get a chance to watch too many of the fried rice streams, but it's pretty amazing that, like, there's been somebody on making fried rice since, like, 6 a.m. I think that's really cool. Alright. Oops. Just gonna save this oil. Let that drain for a moment. Alright. Give that a good wipe down real quick. We'll be in business. The issue, but I'm just fascinated we found something where we differ. Yeah. These don't talk about pizzas and waifus in chat. It also means no politics. Who did that? Who did that poll? I know it was one of the mods. What if I made a waifu out of pizza? That might be the most appropriate thing I've ever heard. No pizza, no waifus? Okay, bye. Oh my god. Yeah, could there be anything further from Jason's brand than, like, no pizzas, no waifus? Which essentially just means, like, no pizzas and no Danganronpa, right? There's definitely best girls in Danganronpa. Definitely. Ghost, you monster. You guys are attacking my culture here. I'm so offended, but you're also right. Side note, no spoilers, but how did you guys enjoy Code Romantic there? Did you make it to the end yet? I'm eager to talk to people about it. No spoilers, though. Thanks for carrying the rice train home. Happy to, man. Happy to. Oh, dude, this is like... We're going to season the wok tonight while we're doing this. Got like that even sheen on there now. Look how mirrored that is. Dude, I get lost staring into that pan. Romantic is amazing. I had a really good time with it. And all the way through beta testing, Jason got to chapter 8. Oh, cool. Yeah, the first night I played it, I got to chapter 9, I think. And then I was like, oh my god, the rest of it's going to take like 2 hours. And then like, the last couple of chapters were like lightning quick. So much fun though. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, chat, for validating my opinions on Deep Dish. I appreciate you. If you vote casserole, I'll sub you. Oh boy. Made it through chapter 5 on stream, didn't want to go all the way through just to release it. Yeah, exactly. I did, but I'm already subbed. Yeah, no. Daff is a monster. He's a monster. And, listen. 25 out of 109 is not a good ratio. Don't rely on that. If you think about it, and nothing you've said following the phrase, if you think about it, Bonds, has ever been correct, but everything is a casserole, he says. God help him. It's just that this is a biased audience. But here's the Moody. Why? We had a moment earlier. We had a moment. Don't go down that rabbit hole. We did that on Jason's channel. Not everyone thinks that I think sushi is an enchilada. Bonds has been dragging this is a hot dog a sandwich thing up and down chat for the better part of like a year and a half. And frankly, sir, I've had enough. Gloves are coming off. Better watch out. 25 out of 100. I can start a cult. Oh, careful. One moment. This is a pizza war. Sorry, Amanda. Amanda, well done. Make fun of his accent. That's an instant victory. I'm helping. Feet. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Guys, I drank like 2/3 of a beer tonight. I think you should all be proud of me. Just ringing up, but I've answered him every time. Legally, no. Philosophically, yes. See, Kyle, that's why you and him are like perfect foils for each other, I think. As long as he hangs out in our community, I mean, I can't get rid of either one of you. Do you understand? I can't eat your ghost chups. Piss off, ghost. Had too much to drink. Just crash in. I showed Amanda that commercial the other day. It was received very well. Normally good answer to all my named questions. Well, that's why you guys are friends. We made Negronis tonight. Got a little feisty, ranting about slow people at work. I've never had a Negroni. I think I'd really like it because I like everything that goes into it. So I think that's gonna be like. I gotta make a trip to Total Wine. So we're gonna make Negronis happen. Automod, please. Oh, yeah. Just don't shake it. Can actually make a Negroni flawlessly, not like some other drinks. Well, I mean, I think there's definitely something of value in, like, the ability to make a good cocktail. It's just one of those skills I've never picked up, which is not a short list by any means, but, yeah, I feel like I should focus on one and kind of, like, get it right, and then maybe include some of that in the stream stuff. I don't know. It's fun. I just never got super into it, but I do want to try Negroni though. So, Jason, you could tempt me. I'm just saying. When all this is over, we'll work it out. I'd love to hang out and have some Negronis. They're a bit not modified since we didn't have Campari. We made them with Aperol. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, it's gin, Campari, and, is it vermouth? I just remember looking at the list of ingredients and being like, I like everything in there. Negroni co-stream. I'm on board. Alright. I think we're about ready. No. What am I saying? We're not ready. We're not ready. I gotta prep the pork. So this is some Safeway Chinese barbecue style pork. Let me adjust this camera. This looks like bad. There we go. Now we're talking. This is what happens when you decide what you're making on stream, like 2 hours before your stream starts. Just swing by Safeway and buy some barbecue pork. All right. We're just going to cube this up. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Oh boy. Say that in piece for later. Oh man. Dude, can you imagine what this pandemic lives like? I want to travel again, like, really bad. That's, like, on the list. It's for some saw Gramanda, for that matter. Wait, what? Wait. Yeah, in any question, you immediately ruined it with a flawless immediate answer because it's something you considered before. Also, the first time I saw Gramanda, for that matter. Huh? Did I miss something? I don't want to travel so much in my entire life. Yeah. It was weird, too, because, like, everybody called their mom today, right? Everybody called their mom. I definitely talked to mine, and I was like, dude, I gotta schedule a trip to Florida sometime. Ooh, Gramanda, that's gonna stick. What's gonna stick? This? No. And I'll tell you why. It's important what order you add your ingredients in, right? So we're gonna do some veg, then we're gonna do the rice, and then we're gonna do the pork last. Oh, the name? Oh yeah, we've been known by Gramanda since before we were even on Twitch. I missed everything. No, it's been that way for years, man. I actually really like it because you can see our full names in our couple name. I actually really like it. Q&A stream for result. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember you in chat there. What was it? What was the one crazy question that snuck in? It was, what type of tree are you? I think. I remember that happening. Gramanda, I ship it. Does not work at all for Jason and Kat. Yeah. I mean, it's a weird thing to say we got lucky for, but well, brother, it's like 30th on the list, you know. But yeah, it hit us immediately. Like, I want to say within a couple of days of us starting to date, because we have a ton of mutual friends and we've known each other for years before we were dating, and a bunch of our mutual friends were like, "Oh my god, your couple name works so well." And I was like, "Oh my god, it does." Hashtag blessed. Like a Grandma Amanda? Oh, yeah, no, it's Gramanda. The tree was my favorite, yeah. Which, I mean, obviously, Douglas fir. I mean, come on. Sort of a furry guy. We're going to triangle cut these cucumbers. Cucumber bits. And then we're going to serve with tomatoes as well, because that's just what you do. That's what you do with nasi goreng. Also going to prep some cilantro. Cilantro and lime. Alright. That ought to be... Well, let's do one more. Make it an even number. I just made it an odd number. Let's make it an even number. I'm telling you, 2/3 of a beer will do it. Alright. Yang! Oh my god. Kind of a furry guy. Good spelling on furry. The real hot Taz. Ooh, there you go. Then there was Bonds not even having to think about the answer. Yang, did you eat? Did you eat, and did you get enough sleep last night? I already know the answer to the second one's no, but I figured I would ask, and maybe you'd sleep better tonight, even though it's like 2 in the morning over there right now. Yikes. Oh, we need some Thai chilies too. Dang, I'm like behind. All right, we're gonna get this done. I'm gonna do like 4 Thai chilies. We're gonna top with some sambal too. But I'm gonna use some. Ooh, I dropped one. We're gonna top with some sambal too, but I have some jarred stuff we're gonna use. I eat, yes. Sambal Oleg. Yeah. It's the same, but I also slept for 11 hours yesterday. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's gonna be me tonight, actually. To be honest, I want to sleep a lot. You're not. Why not? Oh yeah. Man starts a new job tomorrow. That doesn't look like enough. We need more than that. We need more than that. That doesn't look like enough. I want to breathe fire at the end of this. We'll double it. Double it. It's almost better than sriracha. 100%, man. Sriracha's good, but come on. Give me a spicy, garlicky chili paste every time. We should talk about sambal for a minute, because the varieties that we have here do not represent what you can get in Indo, or the stuff you find on restaurant menus there. Sambal with strawberries in it, right? Sambal with habaneros, because those are an import pepper. So many different varieties. Yeah, we're going to use a little bit of fish sauce tonight, too, actually. Need to remember to add that to the fried rice in lieu of shrimp paste. Alright. That is much closer to what I wanted. Stromball. It's actually called sambal strawberry, but it's spelled S-T-R-O-B-E-R-I. Strawberry. What is sambal? It's essentially salsa made of pounded and mortar and pestled chili peppers. Normally it has like some shrimp paste or something really savory in there. But you can make it with like out of anything you have around. There's types of like mangoes, pineapple, all kinds of things. Soursop. It's really good. I'm gonna be a hypocrite. Please say please sleep. Sleep. Wait. Skipping dinner and going to bed. Oh, Amanda. Do you want me to make you a snack? I can turn this off for a minute and make you a snack. You just tired? Alright, let me get the lead out, see if I can feed this woman. See if I can feed her. It is tasty. It's really good. Oh, sambal versus harissa. Okay. 2 totally different purposes. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't want to put those against each other. You just use them for different things. I don't think I've ever had sambal, which sounds better than sriracha. You've probably seen it around. If you've been to, like, where is it? Where is it? Let's see. It's got a distinctive... There it is. It looks a lot like this stuff, but it'll say sambal oleg on it. This chili garlic sauce is actually, could be classified as sambal. But, just curious on taste, not use. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'd go sambal, to be honest. Harissa is a bit spicier. Well, it depends on what's in the sambal, but that stuff compared to harissa, I think most, like, harissas that I've tried have been significantly spicier. Scone chefs, what's going on, Q? Oh my god. Are we being indoctrinated? Are we slowly turning Australian? Oh god. Okay, what else do I have to do? We got the pork ready to go. We got the sauce. I need to get the fish sauce out. We got tomatoes. We got cucumbers. I think that's it. We're gonna fry an egg and put it on top at the very end, but I've challenged myself to only use the wok tonight, so we're gonna do that last. I think we're ready. I'm just gonna stage the tomatoes. Teaspoon harissa for the entire sauce. Yeah. Sriracha sambal is really good. Yeah. Well, it's actually it's Huifang sambal, but it is really good. Tastes great on anything. Alright. You guys need an actually emote? I would actually love that. Actually, I would love that, but no more until partnership. So, hang in there. There's a safety feature you can disable on the top burners and make them get very hot for things like a wok. Oh yeah, but this is a rental, so probably not smiled upon. Alex did the thing, I haven't watched the video yet, but he said he hacked an oven to where it got like 800 degrees inside for making pizza. I was like, ooh, now we're talking. Bouncing out for the night? Will do, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you and Kat have a lovely evening. Thank you for bringing your folks over, and yeah, have a good one, guys. Appreciate it greatly. You're going to be arsed to say, oh, I looked it up last night. Bun me. Something like that. I probably just messed it up. I watched the video last night. But I didn't realize it was spoken differently in North versus South Vietnam. I thought that was interesting. Did you see French guy cooking vid about... Oh, yeah, you have. Yeah, no, Alex French guy cooking, not Alex Pizza Saucer. Pretty good for a first... how embarrassed would you be of me if I told you that was like my 15th attempt? If you include all the times I've said it throughout my life, it's much higher than that. Mr. Picante, what's going on, man? How you been? So with login enable the oven clean function. Oh, okay, yeah. That would make sense. First attempt that I've heard. Okay, good. Woo! Woo! Alright. All set. Ready for some rice. Stove. Into the wok. I'm gonna put like about half the shallot oil. We're gonna eat that hot. Should we put onions in here? Probably. Yeah, let's cut up some onions real quick. Let's cut up an onion real quick. Not counting the previous attempt that I was here for. Just in case we forgot about it. Just in case. Fried onions are always a good idea. I will not argue with that at all. Tipsy! What's going on, man? I'm doing good, Picante. Out of work for the night, cooking, hanging with my Twitch. It's like the best end to a weekend. Apart from the working part, I guess. Northern, Central, and Southern Vietnamese accents are very different from each other. Yeah, in the Northern Vietnamese one, it's like it ends in like sort of a nasal, like NG sort of sound, right? Heavily influenced by Southern accent, actually good for teaching Vietnamese to young kids here in America. There you go. Oh, do you have a Northern accent? Oh, that's funny. Well, not funny. It's interesting. Love hearing about this stuff. Also love that I can rely on you guys for, like, cultural knowledge when I don't know something. Somebody who grew up in the U.S. but raised in a different language, the accent switching is a weird thing. What languages did you speak growing up, Yang? I've been using the American accent to make things flow better. Oh, yeah? I actually like to hear that sometime. I've only ever heard Yang's voice, like, I think twice? On Japanese from women? No. So, okay, the thing is, though, I'll speak to Japanese a little bit. Most people that teach Japanese are pretty aware. It's not even that gendered, though, to be honest. There's a few, like, pronouns, but Japanese, when you're speaking Japanese properly, you don't use a whole lot of pronouns anyway. So, it's probably not worlds apart. Whoops! Oh my god, knife, behave. Tagalog and Ilocano, more indigenous Filipino. Yeah, because there's a bunch that are like island specific or region specific, right? So, like, I'm assuming Daff was talking about subtle differences in, like, the I pronoun. Women might say atashi rather than watashi because it sounds more feminine. But, I mean, really minor missteps. Yeah, it's not that different, actually. There's some stuff that sounds more manly. Guys will use, like, boku and stuff. But, guttural stuff. Well, yeah, I mean... But as a foreigner, you shouldn't be using that anyway. I don't know. The chance for misunderstanding is too high. The chance for misunderstanding is too high, I think. Don't let me stop anybody from trying it, though. That's really cool, yeah. Oh. Alright. Let's get this up. Look at me only turning this up to medium. We need much higher than that. We're going to put this up to like a 9. Vietnamese accent has become more distorted post-Vietnam War. Barely understood what some Vietnamese people said when I learned to visit Vietnam way back in 2005. Oh, weird. I'm assuming there's more like loan words and stuff like that, or it has the actual like accent changed a lot because of like foreign influence. Not to always go back to Bon Appetit videos. Don't have to apologize for that here ever. But like Brad and Claire saying how they'd order a croissant by saying it the American way, even though they know the. Yeah. Yeah, actually. So to use a Japanese version of that, it would be like saying karaoke versus karaoke, right? Because, like, if I ask somebody on the street, like, hey, do you know if there's a karaoke bar around here, they would look at me really weird. Foreign influence, Chinese to be more... Oh, interesting. Okay. This man learned Japanese from his wife and went talking business in Japan to the guy's giggled. Oh, okay. Well, that could have been a Keigo problem. Keigo is the Japanese concept of using, like, tiered language systems. So, like, if you're talking to somebody you work with, the language you use with them would be very different from what you would use with your wife. So that may have been what was going on there. That I could see, actually. That I could really see. Croissant. No idea what a croissant. Yeah, it's the whole like guttural R thing is really tough. I learned how to do it in German class in school. But you know, not everybody does. All right, that is ready. Got rice right here. We're gonna throw about half the onions in. We gotta make sure we don't overload the pan. Getting a little color on there. That's what we want. Give that a second. Tu versus vous thing like it is in French. It can be. Actually, that's a really good comparison. But yeah. Our English language is a teary experience for me. I have to see his interview. Okay. No, that's interesting, Dad. German art is definitely hard for bears. I would say the downside is that you have to speak French. And whereas I remember being in Japan tour last summer, being around a group of Vietnamese tourists, I definitely understood about 1% of what they said. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because I'm not cooking on gas, I can't separate it from the burner for very long. That's about all I can do. Alright. Peppers. Pork. Actually, tons wrong with French. Oh, but Catastrophic Quakin, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Woo. Jesus. Peppers are alive. Alright. Time to add some of the good stuff. Look how thick and syrupy this is. Let's see. Tico is slang for Costa Rican. Speaking of Spanish, I intentionally use a much wider accent as to not imply more fluency than I actually have. I know exactly what you mean. America kara kimashita. Meow Mix, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. America kara kimashita. Alright, a little bit of fish sauce. Just to simulate the whole shrimp paste thing. I feel like visit UK relatives couldn't understand unless you spoke at half speed. Oh yeah, Australian English is this whole other thing. No accent on earth in English gives me as much trouble as Australians. And Koo, I'm sorry, it's just how it is. It's not the speed though, if that's worth anything. It's definitely just the goofy words. Scots, it depends on the town, actually. Dundee, I remember being particularly bad. Had a couple of Scottish people from Dundee and had a really hard time. All right. Now, onto the egg. We're gonna get the egg, like, crispy on the sides. Crispy. Where the heck did the oil go? There it is. Chocolate? Oh, heading to bed. I have to get up early because of work tomorrow. Nice. Enjoy, man. Have a nice night, and we will catch you later. So Spanish when I was youngest, people who'd watch this would speak it, but I lost completely as I got older. Yeah. I've lost most of the German I used to speak because every German I've met speaks perfect English. It's really disappointing. Why do you have it together so well, Germany? Why do you have it together? Afrikaans is actually wicked close to Dutch. Yeah, Dutch with Kiswahili influence, if I'm not wrong. Very similar to Aussie. Yeah, a lot of the pronunciation can be kind of similar. All right, let's drop an egg in there. It's ripping hot. There we are. Angrily grumbles at View. He deserves it. It's disgusting. Yeah, View. All right, Sonny. Woo. Uh-oh. Yo, John. What's up, man? Welcome. Oh, I was totally focused on the wrong screen. That's my bad. John, how'd your stream go, man? I actually stopped in a little bit early. It looked like things were going well. Oh, Neen, good to see you. Maxie Dexter, hello and welcome. You caught me mid-walk. We are moments away from finishing our first plate. Amanda,
Great.
you want some food?
Yeah.
You want some food?
Only a small portion.
Okay. How's this? Does this look okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Mousy Goring, that's right. What's up?
Don't believe her lies. She's like been out to pee and poop like since you started streaming.
Okay. Great to see food from my home. Where in Indonesia are you from? I used to live in Sumatra, in Medan. I worked there one summer, about 5 years ago. I worked in Medan, worked in Padang. Woo! Oh, hang on. Hang on, I can fix it. I can fix it. Eh. Gotta back that out just a bit. There we go. Got the very high temperature fried egg on top. And I'm just gonna make room for this over here. Somewhere. Turn that off for now. Take a photo of this for the wife. My wife. Amanda is sleepy. She's not grumpy, she's sleepy. Aloha. Welcome, John. Welcome. How did everything come out, John? Let's see. Singapore. Oh, okay. Yeah. Considered local. Yeah, no, that's fair. I spent a lot of time in Singapore as well, and you are right. It is widely available there for sure. All right, I'm gonna put just a little sambal. Little sambal as a snack.
Also, I'm sleepy because I forced myself to wake up early because I have to work early tomorrow morning, and I didn't take a nap because I was raising money for charity.
Oh no, Amanda. Oh no.
So what I'm saying is everybody should give money to charity.
Johnny Santos says, "Type of cooking. Have you heard 6ix9ine's new song? It's amazing. He just keeps pumping out bangers." Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Maxie Dexter, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I was gonna do a little cilantro on there, if you want it. You want a little cilantro?
Yeah.
Do you hear what you said? How's your stream been so far? It's been good. I asked you the same question, actually. I asked how it came out.
Yeah. I'm sleepy. Donate to charity.
Yeah.
Make Graham listen to my Jersey on charity stream.
Please no.
It's gonna be great.
Please no.
I believe it is the newfangled rap music.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know he's a rapper. I don't know a single song. Flat Earthers, a blue flat earthers remind me of telling them the existence of a round Earth was very apparent in the Silmarillion when Iluvatar rounded the Earth after the Northern Wars with Morgoth. Math checks out. Math checks out. They probably thought Morgoth was like some sort of conspiracy theorist, though. Doesn't look bad. Thank you, Rayman. Unusually generous. It is fried rice. Nasi goreng literally means fried rice in Bahasa, Indonesia. I'm just going to tear some cilantro over the top. And then be horrified as it doesn't really separate properly. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to leave it like that. Boom. Done. My kids introduced me to, I can send you a playlist. I'm good. It's good of you to keep up with your kids, though. That's really nice. Alright, here you go, Amanda.
Yay.
Eat.
Yay.
Try it. Let me know how it is.
Fork or spoon?
Tolkien's elves are all flat earthers. Spoon. Got any meat on there? Yeah. There's a little barbecue pork. It was what I could find ready to go at the store. A little bit of barbecue pork on there. Garfizzle, what's up, man? The Earthen Realm to get their island space. Is it in space? I thought it was in the middle of the sea. Very colorful dish. Thank you, John. Thank you as well. Means a lot coming from you. Means a lot coming from me on mix too. Stay away from the Earth on a line tangent to the surface because the world isn't flat for them. Trying to be my kid's best friend. Their mother is always working. And that's good of you, man. Good on you. We're going to really struggle with that one. Every now and again, if I think maybe it's just a word I don't know, yeah, I get messed up. Crispy egg so underrated. Yeah, high temperature egg. That outer ring on the outside gets crispy and the yolk is still soft. It's so good. Also part of my stream in Cantonese today too, so very proud of myself. No, good job, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw the tag on there, as a matter of fact. I saw you were using the Chinese tag. Let's see. Why can sometimes be obsessed with a job? Gets a little unhealthy stuff. Well, make sure you take care of the kids and make sure you take care of that wife. That's important. In her one bite, I would have consumed it all by now. Oh, you're getting more and more generous, Rayman. I appreciate that. Did you give your mom some love today? Yes, I called her first thing because I know she's 3 hours ahead. So I called her right after waking up, and she was happy to hear from us. She actually just recently had her surgery. She's recovering really well, for those in the know. And, yeah, it was really nice to catch up. Really nice to catch up. Iluvatar drowned the sea. Sorry, that was Numenor. That was Numenor. So I read the first 4 sentences.
It's good.
Thinking of Numenor. Do you have kids too? I have one 16-year-old, 11-year-old, and one kid in their terrible 2s. That is a hell of an age span, Johnny. We don't have kids. We just have a dog. So good to hear. Thank you, Koo. Thank you.
I like it. I'm just talking, so
Yeah.
I'm just quietly eating.
This is my favorite part, is when I get to feed her, and then she just gets to quietly enjoy, while I finally don't ignore chat. It's like the age span. Oh, really? Do you have a big one too? We have a big one, but it's because my family adopted when I was like 10 years old. Adopted 3 new kids. But there's it sort of means there's 2 generations of kids in our family. So there's like 2 sisters that are about my age, and then I have 2 brothers and a sister that are like 10 years younger. Kind of a Lord of the Ring nerd, but I forget things. I'm due for a reread, if I'm honest. I might do that after the Lord of the Rings stream on the 23rd. Might go for that. If we had the 7,500 target with Graham do a New Jersey accent stream, I said if we hit 6K, I would sit and listen to Amanda do it for the full hour. I think we're safe. I think I'm safe.
Don't listen to him. He's gonna have to listen to this voice, but you guys gotta give money to the kids.
It's the ugliest accent on earth. Sorry, any Jersey people.
If you want to donate, you gotta hit ! charity. It also gets you into the giveaway for the night.
It does sound kind of cute when you're tired. I'm unsuccessfully proven they can handle noise, so my wife and I told them no. I think that's responsible. If you reread Lord of the Rings, you can't complain about the movie inconsistencies. There's a lot. Well, here's the thing about the movies. I think if you had to reduce everything down to movie length, I think they did a pretty good job.
You just can't keep everything in.
You can't nitpick everything. You're right, you know?
There's just not room.
You can't nitpick everything. Give money. I was going to learn Spanish in 6th grade. Teacher was gone by the time I got to it, and they replaced it with someone who didn't speak. Oh, that's a weird choice. Why'd they do that? Get that gold vegan strong. It's more than it hurts her, but as parents, we believe it's important. Stand as united front. 100% agree. Maybe just even as a couple. Never mind parents. Honestly, aren't many differences. I think there were very few unnecessary changes.
Yeah, stuff like the Shire getting destroyed. I'm like, yeah, I don't really know that would have like made the movie any better.
So, Daph, okay. As far as The Hobbit goes, I will agree. There's probably more to be argued for those than for Lord of the Rings. The original Lord of the Rings movie trilogy, though, I feel like was really, really good. Like, I don't know that there could have been a better adaptation, to be honest. Ghost, who, by the way, lives in Jersey, says, I honestly can't think of a worse accent. Neem says, I have a deep, strong Jersey accent. My condolences, Neem. My condolences. Small cat. Oh, I see. Small Catholic school. Jeez, I'm getting dyslexic now. Now? What about for the last 2 years, Daff? One, that was a Hobbit, not Lord of the Rings. Two, it managed to give one more of the doors a reason to exist. Which, to be fair, even in the books, they didn't do a great job of that with The Hobbit. But it was only like 297 pages, you know? It was like, there wasn't a whole lot. As always, well done, Graham. Big thank you, Even. I appreciate your kind words greatly. Trilogy and Hobbit were great. I love watching them. I do too, actually. Even though I don't consider The Hobbit as good, I'll still watch. I could sit down and watch them right now, to be honest, and be perfectly happy with that as my plans for the evening. We used to watch them annually as part of our annual cosplay crunch. We'd like have it on in the living room because we had seen it so many times that like we could pay attention without really paying close attention and stay focused on what we were doing.
It's like that, and Disney movies are really good for that.
Yeah. Don't really have a Jersey accent, and that's true. That's true. But you can switch it on. I'm pretty sure. If it's still Mother's Day over there, happy Mamanda Day, says Yang.
Thanks, Yang.
She likes you.
I like you.
Why your condolences? It was a joke. I'm saying it's unfortunate you have that accent. But it was a joke. Don't take it seriously. Talking about tiny phone with fat bear fingers. Be careful. You know he's going to show up.
It's late for Schmod.
It is very late for Schmoden. Why were there 12 Frelling dwarves? Wait, sorry. Oh, yeah, talking about the reasons to exist.
I mean, because it was a children's book.
Yeah. It's just kind of funny. 12 dwarves is hilarious.
12 doors in a row?
Yeah. And held on tight to money, but did a lot of fundraisers. Yeah. Neva's Team Jersey Ant. I drive my wife crazy because I love watching Learning about cooking, so she's watched the Hobbit movies like 3 times in 2 months. Yeah. It's what it is, man. It is what it is. If it gets you in the zone and it helps you be like creative in the kitchen, go for it. Wife has a southern accent. She's originally from Alabama. It was so nice to move back to Utah with me. I have to fight every now and again to not use southern accented stuff from time to time. We spent a lot of time living in Florida, North Florida, which is the most southern part. And yeah. 12 dwarves in my movie? It's more likely. Whoa, ancient meme from Ghost. Learn Minnesotan accent. I don't have to. Sorry. There was a fly. I don't have to because Devin does it so well. She does it for all of us. You say brother,
yeah.
brothers. I do say brother. That's
sure.
one of the few. Brother. I say y'all, but all of the internet says y'all now, so I'm sort of safe on that one. I dropped the G on a lot of my ing words. But, you know. Yeah, it's a cool kid word now. Y'all is... But it makes sense, because in English, we don't have, like, a you plural. like they do in other languages. So it kind of makes sense that we would have a space for y'all, a y'all-shaped hole in our language that the Southerners have figured out, and I'm happy to use it. Dav says that looks really good.
It is.
Thanks, man. She worked really hard on it. There used to be, but we're putting it back. Kids want to visit Florida. We promised taking to Disneyland, but Miss Rona said no. Yeah, don't go right now.
Don't touch that.
Been told there's an Alberta accent, which apparently the rest of Canada can tell, but it all sounds like English to me. Yeah, so the Prairie's accent, it sounds very Midwestern to Americans, to be honest, except for the occasional odd spacing of syllables. But, you know, it's pretty close to what Americans would consider a normal accent. Dropping the G is lazy English that everyone does, to be honest. And to be honest, like, it happens in Chicago accent too, so I kind of do it either way. Y'all is a good gender-neutral pronoun. Also true.
Yeah.
Is that on my stream along with folks. Folks and dudes. I use dudes a lot. Ballon de Foot says, slow down with food. Big gourd. Look. I'm working on it. Oh, I missed it. Did it get worse? Actually, I had to rethink English because my Costa Rican family speaks good proper English. I sound like a hick when I met him. You?
Were they calling me a gourd? Like a squash?
I don't know.
Or like a big gorl?
It's Sunday, my dudes.
I'm a big gorl.
I'm feeling from the Midwest. There's Chicago. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was born just outside of Chicago, actually. Graham, I said Amanda because she's eating. She's doing a good job of eating it.
I'm helping.
I should taste it, I guess, right?
It's good.
Love the fresh tomatoes and cucumbers with it.
Mm-hmm. I will say, like, these cucumbers look good, but, like, I can't eat them in one bite, so it just means I have to take an awkward bite of it.
That's good. I lived in Copenhagen. First time I came back, my friends making fun of my Danish-American accent. Oh, that's right. I always forget you're from Arizona. If I may ask, why did you leave? Climate, rednecks, Florida man, gators, hurricanes, mosquitoes, love bugs, lack of seasons.
Yeah,
Just a few things.
I like to shorten it and say, like, I wanted to live somewhere that had seasons and mountains. Florida doesn't have either of those. Yeah, Florida feels just like a swampy butt.
Oh, you're asking why I left Chicago? That was up to my parents. My parents are actually from Florida. Just happened to be living in Chicago when I was born.
I mean, living in Chicago is tough because climate is intense.
Chicago, well, Illinois in general, because the property taxes and Chicago, the politicians are corrupt as all hell. Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah. Whenever I visit there, I'm just like, why are all these roads bad? Where are all the tax dollars going? And apparently not towards the roads.
Also, my neighbor, the South Side, had lots of crime. Well, I mean, the South Side of Chicago's been rough since like the '60s, though. Like, that shouldn't have been a surprise. Grandma's mom was original Florida. Oh, she's rock hard, man. She is super tough. Super tough.
If she was a character in Overwatch, she'd be Zarya.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like,
for real.
But like
my mom
Florida,
is like an aged Zarya.
She's like, instead of being Russian, she's just Floridian.
Oh, I didn't even put the Crispies on top. There you go. Have a couple.
Oh.
Gonna test the Southside crime? Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, it's been more or less abandoned, but as Johnny pointed out, like there's local government problems. You know, they have no interest in fixing it, unfortunately. Going to Chicago bar, mentioned Obama, and wow, you will get all the Oh yeah.
He lived there for big time.
Yeah, well, that was what he was doing before he was president. He was senator from Illinois.
They live there now, don't they? Did they move back to Chicago?
I don't know where they live now, actually.
I feel like it was Chicago, but I could be wrong.
And my kids caught me up on the Florida man meme. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Florida's into some crazy stuff. Yeah, we before we moved to the West Coast, We lived in Jacksonville, which is like, out of all of Florida, it's probably the most sunburned. A lot of crazy folks. Good non-gendered words used for people in general. Folks, buddy, pal, neighbor, mate, partner, comrade. Is the rice a bit spicy? It is a little spicy. I put like 8 Thai chilies in there, so.
Mortal.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
That's a very different stream from mine. Very different stream from mine.
But yeah, Thai chilies and then sambal's a bit spicy.
Was it what you needed?
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks.
Senpai. Oh my god, what if I started every stream just like, what's up, senpais?
Really?
I banned myself. Grandma's already my. Listen, I don't want that responsibility. Backslash. You take that back. Ooh ooh. Maybe it's supposed to be she wants to move out west. It gets a bit cold in Utah. Yeah. Yeah, we were surprised actually. We drove ourselves across the country, and passing through Utah in early May,
Cold.
it was still pretty cold. It was still pretty cold.
I think we saw snow a little bit inside the roads.
Wife really wants to move to Los Angeles. Oh man, see that's too hot for me though. It's too hot for me.
It's hot and it's just dry. It's just
Yeah,
dusty
it's
down
a different
there.
kind of heat too. I'd have a hard time adjusting, I think.
I don't think I could do it just because it's dry and it's hot and it's just so dusty. Like there's just dust everywhere because it's just not wet enough.
Unless you can afford Santa Monica, otherwise LA is kind of a dump. I mean, it's like any city that size though. You know, there's a lot of bad neighborhoods, but don't even consider San Diego. I could live in San Diego, to be honest,
It's real hot.
but it's too hot. It doesn't change too much though. It's like 72 to 78, like pretty much year round.
It was so humid.
But that's too
It
hot
was
for
like
me.
humid for me, and I lived in Florida for like my
It's
life.
too high in average.
I just remember, so TwitchCon's in San Diego. Literally every time we ran into LA, he was just, he was like
I
sweating,
was right there with him.
sweating
you know?
through his hoodie because it was so miserable.
Just can't do it. Both charter P&W because of work, my graduation, and hate of hot. Yes. Let's see. Oh dear, I can't bring myself to call you Graham Senpai. For that, when I'm very thankful. Trying to convince her to consider San Diego. Graham Sensei. Ooh, don't like that either. My brain decided to flee me. California for me is a no-go in general. I think overall it's just a bit out of my pay grade.
It's
to be
expensive.
honest.
North California is super nice.
It's super nice, but
It's expensive to live in California.
if you don't live near the valley or the Bay Area, like, internet's kind of bad,
and
population's sort of sparse.
and San Francisco is literally the most expensive city in America
It's
to
like
live in.
pricier than Seattle, which is a feat. I don't mind saying. LA's cooler than the Phoenix. Gets really hot. Arizona's a legit desert. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Senpai,
Ooh,
please.
Watch out, baby girl. Thanks.
I think it used to SoCal weather after a while. Yeah, I was about to say, you've been there for a significant amount of time, as memory serves. Are you going to bed now? You want to? Can I get a hug? Wait, what? Yeah, but I like you. Sleep well, Amanda. Oh, good job
You
on the
did.
charity stuff.
You did a good job.
You did a good job. Amanda, go sleep. Is TwitchCon usually Twitch? Why did I? I'm having a hard time saying TwitchCon and even remembering the word con. Usually in San Diego, it doesn't move around. It's moved around the past couple of years. It was in San Jose year before last, and then last year's in San Diego. I only went last year, and I don't know if I'll go back. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it even happens this year, honestly. Born and raised. Okay, yeah, so it has been a while. Have you ever been to the Mojave Desert? Beautiful in person, totally recommend it. No, actually, that's an area of the country I have not explored too much, but I really want to. Really, really want to. Alright. Screw it. I'm hungry. Let's make some fried rice. Believe Apple has an operating system named after the Mojave Desert. And they have an operating system near Yosemite. Named after Kelly. Oh, there you go. No more than me. Let's see. We also moved to the Bay because of opportunities, because when we retire, house could pay for retirement. Accurate. But I like land. Yeah. Areas all squished up on each other. Starting going in 2022, would love to meet fellow Bone-ins IRL. Absolutely. We had a couple of great meetups while I was there.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Get out of here.
I sleep.
Get out of here. I love you.
I love you.
Sonny, go keep her company. Come on, you trip hazard. Get out of here. Look at the desert, see all that space stuff. That was the best part. So, the same summer I was living in Indonesia and working there, I spent about 3 weeks living and working in New Caledonia as well, which is a very small island in the middle of the sea between Australia and New Zealand. There's nothing else around it. It was the only time I've ever seen the Milky Way at night, and it was amazing. Bird Night, thank you for the follow. But as far as bucket list items go, Ghost, that's a really good one. Or Johnny, sorry, that's a really good one. You guys have similarly colored names. Sorry about that. Oh no, it was Ghost. Sorry. You see the stars just like in Kansas, no light pollution. Yeah, you know, it depends on how close to the cities you are, I guess, right? We camped one night. Didn't camp really, so much as slept in our moving van at a truck stop outside of Salt Lake. And it was a little too bright, but man, I could see it being really nice out in the country.
So speaking of North California.
Banff. Ooh. Yeah, out at the coast.
Yeah.
That was nice. Go to bed. You remember that space auditorium thingy that we went into in elementary school? They are called planetariums, and yes. Yeah, so Banff, I think, for mountain views, 100%. I really want to go back to Iceland for the Northern Lights, though, sometime. Because it's supposed to be one of the best spots to see them. And we completely missed it last time we were there. So I need to make good on that sometime. There was like one night we woke up and I got out of bed at like 1:30 in the morning during the 90 minutes of darkness that we had. And I looked up and it was cloudy, but I thought I saw them through the clouds. Totally underwhelming. I need to go back. Banff is pretty, yeah. Once I get over my weird fear of open water, Iceland is definitely happening. So, weird fear of open water, I mean, you can get there on a plane. Or does the open water thing extend to planes? I'm just saying, group trip. Flying over, oh. You fly over surprisingly little of it if you fly out of New York, though. Because you actually fly north instead of east. So you really just follow the Maritimes of Canada, go over Greenland, and then you're in Iceland. Not a whole lot of water. Food for thought. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I'm not even in the right view. Yeah, I kind of understand that, to be honest. I kind of understand that. But, I mean, we can talk about the physics of flight, which I know that you would have no problem understanding, because it's all Newtonian physics. And probably can quote it at me, as a matter of fact. But, no, I think part of it is experience, too, you know? Drove from New Jersey to California once because I fear air travel. Yikes. Oh, not being in control. Okay. That actually kind of makes sense. Yeah, no, it's an experience thing. Let me know if you know, we could work out a Seattle trip or something. I'm just saying. Bubs from Portland. Yeah, he is. What, are you trying to make me jealous, Dad? Trying to make me jealous? Obscure! What's up tonight? How you doing? Welcome to my fried rice stream. Throw some chilies in there. Thai peppers. 2 heights. I think it's more getting there than the heights. Yeah. Someone's trying to stoke the Cascadia rivalry. Oh gosh. Now for compression factors of fluid science, I'll leave now. Oh, but it's differential pressure. You can summarize it by saying it's a DP. I'm just saying. Seattle is beautiful. I love it here. Seattle is beautiful. Every day on the way to work lately, I've been seeing the mountain. Love it. Not tired of it at all. Let's see. It's going good. Probably by real name, but I don't know what it is. It's Graham, but tab works. Call me whatever you want. You can call me Susan. You can call me Susan if you like. What else did I put in there? A little bit of pork. I'm like doing a really bad job of having my mise en place ready, but it's fine. What's the key to a good fried rice? My trick, using leftover rice. Once it's cool and dried out a little bit, it fries much easier. That good stuff in there. This is a homemade sweet soy sauce that we're using to season the rice. We're going to put just a little bit of fish sauce in there too. FaceTime, so that's awesome, Johnny. Awesome. And butter so you don't burn it. Ooh, I actually beg to differ on the butter. Beg to differ. We're using canola oil tonight. But if butter gets you results, go for it. What type of oil are you using? Canola. Butter fried rice is really good though. Adds a lot more flavor than the oil does. This oil had the shallots cooked in it though, so it's extra flavorful tonight. And Graham beat me to it again. Welcome, Vegan Gelato. Good to see you. Lazy Susan. I feel like I missed something. And like the Filipino community is like really well represented out here. The Twitch Food and Drink cinematic universe. Tons of Filipino characters. Alright, here we go. Round 2. I'm just going to use the same plate because me and Amanda are married. We've smooched. Alright. I'm actually going to give this a quick spray. I said I would cook everything in the wok tonight. Ew, marriage. They've held hands. Family friendly. Sorry, guys. I'll try to keep it toned down. How unclean of me. Kind of look like Reno Gold. I don't know if you get that a lot. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Who is he? Is literally watching a TV show about the Filipino food scene in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, really? It's kind of cool. We do live 10 minutes south of a restaurant called Lumpia World, which I have never, distressingly, not been inside of yet. Don't you need a bedroom for holding hands? Ooh, ooh. Bad example. I know. You guys are all going to go out and meet somebody and fall in love, and then I'll have nobody to blame but me. I was a YouTuber. Excuse me. You know, I do spend a lot of time on YouTube, but spend more time on Twitch, though, to be fair, right? Grim saying ooh ooh is so funny. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was sort of a cough. It's something spicy hit my face. Nice spreading corona. No, no, no. I'm safe. Wait a minute, you can't catch through the internet anyway. No, I spend a ton of time on YouTube. I just don't know who that particular one is. Does he do food videos? If so, I may have actually watched it. Food and travel. That's like my YouTube. That's like my YouTube content that I like. Ooh. It's getting spicy fast in there. All right. Throw in some. Throw in some seasoned oil. We're gonna drop an egg in there. He's vaccinated for it. Yeah, it's very likely that I had it in January, actually. Now it's testing for asymptomatic individuals. Nice. I was symptomatic during a time when community spreading was suspected to be happening in my area. That is how I'll state it. You could just as easily convince me that I had it as I believe that I didn't have it. I'm not taking that as an excuse to not be careful. Let's just put it that way. I would love to get antibody tested, but I'm so scared to go into a care spot right now because I feel like everybody's doing it, you know? So like I'm trying to play it safe. I mean, antibodies doesn't equate to immunity. Yeah, exactly. For me, it would scratch the itch of like, did I have it? Was that the coronavirus? But you know, it would also probably open me up to the possibility of like helping out via some sort of case study or something like that, which I'd be happy to do. But yeah, don't know. You should look up Josh Elkin. I think you'd love him. I feel like I've seen some Josh Elkin stuff actually. Looks amazing, and I'm not up too late. Welcome back, Taz. We're almost done, actually. Hang on. You're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. Got some ripping hot oil that's had shallots in it already. I think he streams. Possibly he does both. Oh, you see him on Snapchat. I see. Yeah, from Epic Mealtime. That's right, that's right. The nanobites that always actually harmful protozoals that will control your brain a little bit. Skjor, what the Florida have you been reading? Jesus Christ. Yeah, what the Florida have you been reading? Say borderline non-stick wok. Borderline. I'm gonna let that crisp up over there some more. Guys, it's so... I know. Even Comey Boog's not streaming anymore. How'd it go tonight, man? Doing Animal Crossing, right?
Oh god. Oh god, I dropped a tomato.
Pairs well with onion gravy. Jesus Christ, gosh. Biggest food streamers here on Twitch, I think. Oh gosh. Wait, really? Just telling what I heard? Well, yeah. Don't believe it because that sounds awful. Look at this puffy egg. Oh my god, I got so much oil on the webcam tonight. Puffy egg. Ooh. I want nanobots.